is Jesus going to come back? Is he ever going to come back while we're still alive? One day my father said, come to the independence service we're going to have at the temple. I said, all right. So I came and I found peaceful. And then when they're reading the prayers, I feel peace in my mind. And then I keep saying to myself, oh, how do you get to become a Baha'i one day? I asked Suhail Alai, how do you become a Baha'i? Because I met Yasi and all these beautiful friends, Ruth, Khosrow. And their ways, they're different. Their faces are different. They look like they have peace. So I became a Baha'i.
I became a Baha'i back in 1981, and during the year I was attending a college for teacher training, and 2 Baha'is were teachers there. At that time, my concern religiously is that there should be a renewal of religion. And I came to believe also, based on my upbringing as a Christian, that the only renewal we can have in this world, a total renewal of humanity, is only through the return of Christ. The coming of Christ would be the only time, as he promised that he will come back, that he will bring about this return. So I challenged the Baha'is with this question of, this is what I believe. And they explained to me that Baha'is claim that this return has already been fulfilled, and it's not a material one, but it's more of a spiritual, bringing out a material civilization based on it.
When I was a young girl and lived in Australia, we used to drive by the Mona Vale, the temple in Sydney, Australia. And then I didn't even know that one day I will become a Baha'i.
As a kid, when I was attending intermediate schools, I've been throwing stones at the Baha'i label at the Baha'i Center at Lelata in Apia. And now I'm beginning to ask questions of what this Baha'i faith stands for. And so they explained to me that the Baha'i faith is this family of humanity, or a community of peoples and colors and cultures and different backgrounds coming together to create a better world based on these, what they believe as revealed or divine teachings given by Baha'u'llah, the founder of the faith. So I started reading books about the faith and investigating their beliefs and their practices. But what really turns me and made me convinced that I should be part of this movement, of this cause, is when I read about the history of the early believers of the faith in Iran, when they started teaching the faith of the idea of a new age in which the world will come to be united under one authority, which is an authority created by a universal participation of citizens of the world. And the history of these early believers who started this faith, it's really marvelous. It really touches my heart when I read about the 10,000s of them that suffered martyrdom and the difficulties they have to face because of their firm belief that this new age is coming and it's going to inevitably establish in the world. Eventually, what Baha'u'llah, the Prophet-Founder of the faith, who was part of these beginnings, has to go through for 40 or more years suffering, exiles from Tehran, Iran, where the faith started with these early believers, and exiled to Baghdad, to Iraq, to what is now called Turkey, and to eventually to Israel, Palestine, which is all part of the Ottoman Empire during those days. When I look at all those suffering and what they have to go through, and so much blood has been sacrificed on the altar of bringing out the attention of mankind that they are coming into a new age, the age of the maturity of human life, in which man will need to learn to live together in harmony in a very small planet.
I think that this is the most beautiful faith of God and the answer to all the problems. You know, the problems in the world right now, all the answers are here in the Baha'i writings.